Up until Election Day, we will be speaking with candidates running for local and state positions. Today, we are talking about the race for the Chula Vista City Council.
District 4 seat is up for grabs. It was previously held by embattled former City Council member Andrea Cardenas, who pleaded guilty to felony grand theft charges earlier this year. And looking to replace her seat are business owner and former Chula Vista City Council member Rudy Ramirez and teacher Cesar Fernandez. Cesar Fernandez is joining us now in studio with more about his campaign. Thank you so much for being here, sir. Let's talk about what made you want to run this time around.
Well, first, thank you for having me. I'm a teacher of 25 plus years. I am a Little League dad, and I am a trustee for the Chula Vista Elementary School District, the largest school elementary district in the state of California. So my heart is really embedded in youth empowerment and engagement. And so I believe if you're taking care of the kids, you're taking care of the community. And I want to take that passion, I want to take that skill set of being a school board member to City Hall.
And what are some of the biggest issues that you see that Chula Vista is facing right now?
As I go door to door and I talk to constituents, I talk to residents, I'm hearing it's just that we need the same resources that you see on in other parts of Chula Vista. Okay, we need clean, safe streets. It begins and ends with public safety. And so dealing with a growing homeless population, dealing with big development, we have the biggest project in the United States going on right now. We need to make sure that our streets are safe and clean.
So Chula Vista City Council just passed the ban on homeless encampments last week. So are you in supportive of it? And what about anything that you would change about this?
So I believe that it's really a shame that anyone is living on our streets doing drugs openly in front of people, in front of kids. And so I think that we need to have this population away from our schools, away from our businesses, or they'll cease to be our businesses. And so I believe in an approach of intervention, prevention, but yes, enforcement. And so we need to protect Chula Vista and keep our streets safe.
And you talk about homelessness, and a lot of people say that there's a correlation between that and affordable housing. So if we were to talk about affordable housing and the crisis involving that, how do you tackle that?
Well, I do see them as connected, but not ultimately one helping the other enough to make a big of a difference. I do believe we need more housing, all kinds of housing in West Chula Vista. But I believe the approach between housing and homelessness is not as strong as we think. And ultimately, we need the prevention piece where we protect families with small children and elderly folks from becoming homeless, right? As well as treating those that have mental health issues.
You know, the seat was vacated by Andrea Cardenas. That kind of brought a black eye, if you will, on the council at that point. So what steps will you take to make sure that you have the public's trust if indeed you're elected?
Well, Chula Vistans deserve a city council that they can trust and have faith in. I've been a teacher for 25 plus years. Right now, my job is to oversee all the after-school programs and make sure that we're spending money in a transparent way that's compliant with state education code. I'm going to bring that skill set to City Hall and commit myself to the highest level of transparency and ethics. Part of that is getting out into the community from day one. I will be holding town halls, I'll be holding meet and greets. I want to figure out what are the immediate needs of our residents and redirect those resources to them.
You talk about your experience being a teacher for 25 plus years. Does that mean that that shifts your priorities a bit for the younger generation?
Absolutely. It shifts it in the way that I want to create a pathway for young Chula Vistans to work in Chula Vista. And that does have a lot to deal with the big Bayfront project. I want to create pathways in hospitality, in leisure, in business, and entrepreneurship for our students to have first priority at those jobs. And so that changes the priorities just a bit, yes.
Very quickly, what are you seeing that maybe the council could do better at? Maybe they've done something wrong in your eyes that really needs to change right now?
I think that they are focused on a high level of transparency. They've made changes to how they run their meetings. I see more town halls happening in District 4. I'm very proud of that. And in District 3 and in District 1, I think that they're on the right path, and I intend to continue that.
All right, Cesar Fernandez, thank you so much for being here. Once again, you're running for the Chula Vista City Council District 4 seat, of course, representing that area.
And Fox 5 will be speaking with the other candidate, Rudy Ramirez, on the Fox 5 Morning News at 7 next Wednesday. We will also post both interviews and a full election guide on our website, fox5sandiego.com/election.